All right, Kylie, here we go. This question looks awful. I understand that. It's the last one on multiple choice, number 24 in this case. But you know what? This can sometimes be one of the easiest questions if you take the time to read it. It's really an easy one. So let's look at this. It says voting rates in presidential elections from 1996 to 2012 are modeled below. They repeat that here because that's the title of the graph, but it notes here that's by age or voting age of the citizen population. And then it talks about percent. So it's the percent who voted in each of these age groups. All right, so that kind of makes sense. This is the number where they started out in 1996, and here's where the percentage that voted in that given age population in 2012. So now we get down to the question. Which statement does not correctly interpret voting rates by age based on the given graph? So we're looking for the one that is wrong, the one that's false, the one that is not true. Let's look and see what happens here. Number one, for citizens 18 to 29 years of age, the rate of change in voting rate was greatest between the years 2000 and 2004. Okay, the rate of change, that means how quickly they changed. So the steepness of the change. And if I look from 2000 to 2004, that's this part of their graph, these 18 to 29-year-olds. And that certainly is the most change between these 2 years. There's some change here, but it's not as drastic. So this is a true statement, so it's not the answer. Okay, from 1996 to 2012, the average rate of change was positive for only 2 age groups. Okay, so positive means that from the beginning to the end, it went up. Well, it went up for the 18 to 29-year-olds. That's a true statement. It went up 56.9, up to 59.5 for the 30 to 44s. I mean, there's a little up and down in between, but when we're just looking at beginning to end like this, we only care about the beginning to the end, the beginning to the end. Beginning to the end of the 45 to 64-year-olds, they dropped. But if I look at 65 and higher, from 69 to 72, that's an increase. Okay, wait a minute. This said only 2 age groups. We found 1, 2, 3 that had positive change. So this is the statement that's false because it should have said 3, so we're done. If we wanted to, you could check these out against the graph, and these 2 are going to end up being true. About 70% of people 45 and older vote. That's true. This rounds to 70%. So does this, so does this, so does this. All of these numbers refer to 45 or older. So that's true. And if we look at this one quickly, the voting rates of eligible age groups lies between 35 and 75% during presidential elections every 4 years. That's also true. All of these rates are above 35 and below 75. So that's also true. All right, so we are done with the multiple choice with that question. Took a long time to do, but it was easy to understand.
Yay!